Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Boys and girls, check out this headline. Brad Garlinghouse says Ripple and XRP moving into the walking phase. Also comments on Bitcoin dominance. This is a piece from the XRP Daily, which is Alex Cobb's website. I hadn't seen this anywhere else. This is really cool stuff, so I had to report on this. In this video, I've also got a piece for you about overhyped cryptos, which I did talk about a little bit yesterday. I've got a brand new piece that came out today with a perspective on that, and so I want to share some of that information with you. And I'll close out the video with a piece from CoinDesk about it states that crypto spending on real estate has just doubled, or set to double in 2019. Crypto spending on real estate. Now, before we get going, if you would please delicately tap that like button, and if you are a fan of Ripple and XRP, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. You're amongst friends here. All right, so let's get into this piece from Alex Cobb's website. Today, the XRP community was brought a very unique piece of information that we initially thought was a falsified image, but it turns out the source of this information is actually valid. So let's get right into it. This morning, valued XRP community member @Zerpinator posts this tweet displaying a direct message conversation with Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse. And there's the pertinent part. Dear Mr. Garlinghouse, we have exciting times ahead, and you have, with all of Ripple's employees, made a tremendous effort in the course you have set. As an XRP holder, I want to give you and everyone at Ripple a big shout out. Thank you. It feels as we are about to start walking. Brad Garlinghouse states, thanks much. I agree that the crawling seems to be graduating to a walk, but looking forward to seeing the Bitcoin dominance ratio adjust to reflect tangible progress. And then Zerpinator responds, I think the community is looking forward to that too. Thank you so much for responding. This is a very interesting statement to hear from Brad. First off, he clearly states that we are exiting the crawl phase and moving into the walk phase. And by the way, I'm sure many of you have heard this, but Brad has frequently said it the way that he sees the terms of XRP adoption and Ripple's progress in utilizing XRP as a bridge currency for cross-border payments. He's called it a crawl, walk, run phase. So that's what it's referencing here. Anyway, we have heard Brad say many times this is a crawl, walk, run process, considering we have more than 20 financial institutions leveraging XRapid and scaling volume each day. I would say that we are at the beginning of the walking phase, and that is only what is publicly disclosed. He follows up by saying that he is looking for the Bitcoin dominance ratio to adjust to reflect the tangible progress of Bitcoin and XRP. It's quite clear XRP is outpacing Bitcoin in terms of actual financial industry integration. Maybe soon we will see the Bitcoin dominance finally start to drop off, and hopefully XRP can start to lead. Really glad we got to hear this from Brad. If you need 100% proof that the information is valid, please watch the video linked below in its entirety. And so you can check this upload. It is in the details section. So thank you very much, Alex Cobb, for putting that out. Very cool stuff. And this piece I'm going to be kind of brief on just because I did mention it yesterday, but it's always interesting to get other people's perspective. So this is from dailyhodl.com. And it's titled, An Analytics Firm Reveals the Most Overhyped Crypto Assets. The TIE, a crypto market data firm, has developed a new metric designed to analyze the most over and underhyped crypto assets on Twitter. The company calls it the hype to activity ratio, and it measures the number of tweets each coin has per $1 million in trading volume. The TIE recorded an average of 1.02 tweets per 1 million in volume across the 450 assets they analyzed. And then here's we investigated which cryptocurrencies are the most and least overhyped on crypto Twitter. In other words, which coins are being manipulated the most, which have the most bot accounts tweeting about them, and which have the most inflated engagement. TokenPay, Electroneum, and Dragon Chain all ranked as the most overhyped cryptos on Twitter, with each reporting more than 500 times the average tweet-to-volume ratio. And there's a little screen grab here. So number 1, TokenPay, 2, Electroneum, 3, Dragon Chain, 4, Telecoin, 5, Digibyte. And states, Tether ranked as the least overhyped asset, A logical outcome given that the stablecoin reportedly plays a procedural role in a high number of crypto trades. EOS, Ethereum Classic, Cosmos, and Neo rounded out the TIE's top 5. And then you get down to the XRP part. And so what they have to say about this is the data firm noted the largest cryptocurrency by market cap tend to have a consistent hype to activity ratios. XRP, however, was an exception with a 4.07 ratio, a number that raises to 6.66 when hashtags XRP community and XRP the standard and XRP army are included in the analysis. So you can kind of take that for what it's worth there. That's just, that's what can you really, like, what conclusion can you truly draw from that, though? I mean, I still say, and I must insist, the XRP community, it's a vibrant community. There are lots of actors in there, and so if you want to correlate something to the price and trading, you can do that, but keep this in mind also, there's a recent survey that shows that the vast majority of those that have purchased XRP are hodling it. They're holding it. They're long-term people. And I find just my personal, call it anecdotal if you want, but my personal experience shows that XRP community members are just really engaged. A ton of them are. I mean, have you been on Twitter? It's crazy. Everybody's super pumped and real nice crew, too. I'm happy and proud to be a part of it. All right, last piece for this video. Coindesk.com. This piece is titled BitPay Says Crypto Spending on Real Estate to Double in 2019. A luxury condominium complex in Orlando, Florida, is the latest firm to partner with BitPay to provide Bitcoin payment processing for real estate transactions. Announced August 6th, the Grove Resort and Water Park will accept Bitcoin for purchases on their 878 resort-style condo residences. Yet, the relatively small update hides a larger story. BitPay is becoming somewhat of an established name in the real estate market. In 2017, the company processed nearly $20 million in real estate development and real estate sales. Following the bottoming out of the cryptocurrency market in 2018, this figure dropped to around $6 million, according to BitPay's Chief Commercial Officer, Sunny Singh. In the first 2 quarters of this year, however, the company says it has already processed over $5 million in real estate transactions. Singh said BitPay is in line to double its real estate business year over year, as in 2018 the company processed $2.7 million in direct real estate transactions, with around twice as much via escrow companies and law firms acting as escrows. BitPay, the world's largest processor of Bitcoin with about $1 billion in yearly business, acts as a payment processor for home buyers. The firm exchanges Bitcoin into United States dollars and transfers the funds to an escrow agent on behalf of the buyer. So it's kind of a fascinating, I find it to be fascinating. I think that crypto is going to be used in, well, lots of different ways as time passes. I'm actually kind of interested in maybe, I know this is an XRP channel, but it would be kind of interesting if you guys haven't heard, it might be interesting for me to cover at some point Propy, P-R-O-P-Y. Michael Arrington is a proponent for that, and as you know, Michael Arrington XRP Capital. But it's really about the tokenization of real estate in general. That might be fun for like a maybe towards the end of a video I do in the future, just kind of cover that. But things are definitely changing. But thank you so much for watching. That's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!